Peyton, another week where the run game puts up nearly 200 yards now. I mean, it was the most that you guys have had in a Big Ten game. How much has that helped your job and the things that you're seeing in the field?
Yeah, it helps us tremendously. Our whole offense just when we're running the ball well, it opens everything up for us. Our playbook has said it's 100% capacity when we're running the ball well. We can do whatever we want. So yeah, it's been good to see offensive lines playing well. Had a couple new guys in there playing bigger roles, and they've done a really good job.
Peyton, I'm not asking for a percentage or anything or any in-depth thing, but just watching you the last two games and watching your body language, is this the healthiest you've been since the start of the season?
Yeah, for sure. Last week on the first play of the game, I got a little something that was bothering me the rest of the game, but it wasn't anything major. So throughout the week, I was able to get it back to where it's normal. But yeah, I'd say probably today was the healthiest I've been, which feels good. I feel like I'm able to run decently well again. I'm still probably not as fast as I was in the summer, but it feels a lot better.
Over here, Peyton. Back here. How important was it for you guys to get that run game going from jump? The passing game, it took a little while to get going, but it seemed like you guys were able to kind of maintain control of the game through the run.
Yeah, we ran the ball well from the jump. I don't know if we had a slow start. We just didn't put points on the board. Like we were moving the ball, so it wasn't like we went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, or anything like that. But yeah, it was good to see us run the ball well. Guys running the ball hard. O-line's opening up creases. Receivers doing a good job blocking on the edge, and then just executing. And so that helped us a lot. And then we were able to get some other things going, throughout the game too as well.
Peyton, you had some chances early, and I think you were high on some of the throws. And then did you make an adjustment or something? And you talk about the one you dropped in the bucket with Bird.
Yeah, the one in the end zone to Bird. Yeah, Bird came to the sideline after our first touchdown and said, "Hey, if we run this, it's gonna be wide open." And so I communicated that to Coach Johnson. I agreed with him, and then Coach called it, and then he ran a good route and was able to come down within the end zone. So it was a good job seeing that from him, and then. Credit to Coach Johnson for calling it, because that's not a play that we had really necessarily in this week, but we called it, and then we were able to score on it, which was good.
Did you do anything technically to get the ball down a little?
No, not really. You're going to miss some throws here and there. You do your best not to miss any, but I definitely missed some tonight. I wasn't at my probably best tonight, but I haven't seen the numbers or anything. I watched the film, so I have to watch the film to really know what was going a little bit wrong at times. But I also think we made some really good plays as well, so that was good. Good to see.
Peyton, right here. Was going off that first for a little bit? Was it windy down there? I know wind was a thing last week. Was that any factor with some of those early ones?
Not really. I'm not going to make an excuse that the wind was doing anything. There was a little bit of wind. It was not like it was completely still out there, but it was nothing compared to last week. Last week was, holy cow, 50% tornado.
I did want to ask you about the touchdown to Barker. Was he supposed to just keep sort of going flat there? Because he cut up field and split between those two guys, and you saw and lofted it over. Was that sort of an improv thing that you read and he just did it, or was that how his route was supposed to cut up field like that?
No, that's the play. That's play design. So we put that in earlier in the season, and our other guys did a good job of pulling other guys out of there, and then DJ splits those two and was able to score. So it's a good job.
I guess can you just, break down what this win, and kind of the recent streak, I think this is 3 of 4 you guys have won, and just what that's done for you guys overall confidence-wise and, big picture, because you need to win one more and become bowl eligible.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun when you win. Football isn't all that fun when you're losing. So it's just fun to show up and to play well. I remember last week we were sitting on the field, and I just looked at a couple of our guys and said, "Man, this is fun. We're moving the ball right down the field. We're completing balls. We're running different stuff and executing. And winning's fun. Execution is fun. And so getting the last 3 of 4, is really good. And then the one that we dropped, it could have been very different. A couple of plays here and there. So I think we're playing a lot better than we were earlier in the year as a team. And, we just got to keep rolling. We got 2 games left on our schedule guaranteed to us, and we need to do what we can to get ourselves another one. So Indiana's coming here next week, I believe, so we'll get ready for them next.
Jaden, on your touchdown, obviously it was a play you communicated that you wanted to run. When you're running that route and you know how things are going to go, at what point during that in your head are you like, I got you? And
I kind of like just been watching the safety all game, and he was kind of like biting on a lot of stuff going out. And like he said, I came back to the huddle and, noticed that and said it, sent it to Coach Johnson and came back down. I got rerouted a little bit, and then I was able to get a vertical push on him. Stemmed a little bit outside, went inside. And that was just great ball placement by him. And then he just put the ball where I could make a play. So.
Jaden, back here. What do you think has allowed you guys to execute so well the last 3 or 4 games?
I just think over the time of the season, like just building chemistry, the run game started to build a little more. So that opens a lot more up for the offense. And, a lot of guys just, learning the playbook and everything. Everybody's, sound on what players were running and all that stuff. So that makes it a lot easier when everybody knows what they're doing.
Jaden, the route that you identified, how often do you do that? Do that once a game or so? And did they ever tell you no?
Believe it or not, I've called a lot of plays that's been completed. Like me and Peyton have like picked out the defense, dissected the defense, and made a play call off of that. So I don't know. A lot of times they don't say no. I mean, probably 100% of the time it's a yes. Yeah. We're all in this together, so everybody got to work together to get the job done. So.
Anything else for these guys? Yeah.
So what'd you think about Patton kicking the field goals late? Kind of a breakthrough for him in the offense there. How good was
I thought it was the week has been exciting with that, actually. So at the end of every practice, we'll bring everybody up, surround around them, distract the kickers. We haven't been doing that all season. We just started that this week, right?
Yeah, this past week.
So, yeah, we just started, putting a distraction on the kickers, and, they lived up to it. So I'm pretty sure, as you guys can see, that helped those guys out. So,
yeah, since the whole team's been all eyes on our kicker for the past 7 days, Ben hasn't missed one. So,
yeah,
maybe that's what it takes. But it was huge. We won by 6 points, had 2 field goals.
Yep.
It was great to see. So credit to him with sticking through it the whole year. I'm sure he's been having a tough time with different people saying whatever to him. But credit to him for showing up today and really kicking the ball well in not ideal kicking conditions.
No doubt. Yeah. I'm good. It was just I got the wind knocked out of me. That happens sometimes. You go up kind of high, hit the ground. Yeah, I'm good.
Getting the wind knocked out of you might be the worst injury.
I was trying to respond and talk and
can't
tell
breathe.
what was going on.
Or speak.
I couldn't. I had to catch my breath, but I'm good. 100%.
All right, guys. Thank you.